to the burrow, Harry.
Did any of you ever give a thought of how worried I'd be? Beds empty, no note, car gone.
Oh, Mum,
Could have crashed. Out of my mind with worry. Did you care? Never, as long as I've lived.
But, Mum...
Now get outside and start denoming. I've had it up to here with all of you. Except you, of course, Harry. I'm not cross with you.
You ready to do a bit of denoming then, Harry?
Well, I'm not sure, Ron. I've been with Dursleys so much this summer, I'm a little rusty.
You've got a Bertie box every flavour bean. Keep collecting the beans, Harry. They'll come in very useful at Hogwarts, won't they, Fred? They certainly will. Especially useful for us.
A bee! That was truly smashing, Harry.
Oh.
I'll be using those beans at Hogwarts.
Once you learn some second-year magic, you'll be able to ring the bell. You know, Harry, you can cast Flipendo on a whole bunch of things lying around the burrow, and if you do, you might be surprised at what you find.
There are gnomes everywhere.
Look,
Ugh.
they're up in the rafters. Okay, Harry, target the little pests and Flipendo them off the rafter.
That's got one. Flipendo. That was pretty good, Harry. You've got the little pests on the run. A bee! Come on! Harry, we're out here!
Harry, we'd like you to meet our washing machine.
Huh?
Dad tried charming it.
Now it's anything but charming.
This is a good opportunity to practice some dueling.
Dueling?
And keep moving round it and cast Flipendo when the door is open.
Don't be scared, Harry. It won't bite much. Cast Flipendo when its door's open.
Watch out!
You can only damage it when the door's open.
Almost got it beaten, Harry. That sorted it, Harry.
I'd love to see that in Aunt Petunia's kitchen.
You look like you need a chocolate frog. Here you go.
You'd have to knock the frog out before you can catch it.
Right, let's go throw some gnomes. Get a move on, Potter.
first wizard card.
Oh. Oh.
Excellent! Great! A wizard card for my collection. I'll be using those beans at Hogwarts. Ah!
Don't forget, pick them up, spin them round, and chuck them out the garden.
Right on target.
A wizard card! Great!
Brilliant throw, Harry.
A wizard card! Great!
Tomorrow, Diagon Alley, then Platform 9 3/4. For someone who's never de-gnomed before, you've done an excellent job, Harry. Almost as good as Gilderoy Lockhart himself.
Thanks, Mrs. Weasley.
Don't forget, pick them up and spin them round and chuck them out the garden. Don't forget, pick them up and spin them round and chuck them out the garden.
Go on, Harry, get on with it!
Mrs. Weasley woke them all early the following Wednesday. She took a flower pot off the kitchen mantelpiece and everyone grabbed a handful of flue powder. Harry had never travelled by flue powder before, and when he scattered the powder into the fireplace, he immediately swallowed a lot of hot ash.
Diagon Alley!
It felt as though he was being sucked down a giant plug hole. Harry tried to keep his eyes open, but the whirling made him feel sick. He closed his eyes, wishing it would stop, and then he fell.
This doesn't look like Diagon Alley. It's Lucius and Draco Malfoy.
Touch nothing, Draco. Ah, Mr. Borgin.
Mr. Malfoy, what a pleasure to see you again.
The Ministry of Magic is conducting more raids, and I have a few more items like this at home that might embarrass me.
Items that you are willing to sell?
Correct. I'll expect you tomorrow at the manor to pick them up. Good day.
Good day, Mr. Malfoy.
Maybe I could use this to find my way out. It's very dark in here. Uh-oh, imps. I'd better watch out. apple tree. Hedwig! Here you go. Brilliant! Thanks, Hedwig. Flipendo!
Harry! Harry, we hoped you'd only gone one fireplace too far. I was frantic with worry.
What's wrong, Ginny? You don't look very happy.
The flue powder went wrong, and I dropped all my things in the fireplace as I passed.
Would you like me to go and look for them?
That's so kind of you, Harry, but I think you'll need to get your things first. What was on your school list?
A copy of the Standard Book of Spells, Grade 2, from Flourish and Blots, and a new potion vial from Mole Peppers.
Well, let's all go to Flourish and Blots then. Oh, and you might need this. It fell into the hearth when you used the flue powder.
A silver sickle! Thanks, Mrs. Weasley.
Come on, Harry. Let's go to Flourish and Blots.
Did you know that Gilderoy Lockhart's favourite colour is lilac, and that his secret ambition is to rid the world of evil and market his own range of hair care products?
I'd like to buy that, please.
The Standard Book of Spells, Grade 2, by Miranda Goshawk. Ah, now that would be one sickle. you. With the knowledge contained in this book, you'll be able to cast more powerful spells. Here's a helpful hint from the book, just for you. Build up the power on your wand and cast it when the spell is ready. But be careful. Don't overpower your spells, or you could end up in a spot of trouble.
Thanks very much. Another every flavour bean. More every flavour beans. More Bertie Bott's beans. A Bertie Bott's bean.
Well, Harry, did you get your book?
Yes, Mrs. Weasley. I can't wait to try out what I've learned. Where did you lose your things, Ginny?
I think I dropped my brass scales when I passed the fireplace in the magical menagerie. My new quill definitely fell into the back of Gamble and Japes. And I'm sure I saw Hagrid when I lost my speller tape, so I think that must be in the leaky cauldron.
Magical menagerie, Gamble and Japes, and the leaky cauldron. Got it.
We really appreciate this, Harry. It is so kind of you to do this for Ginny.
Yes, Harry. Thanks so much. Now go on, show us what you can do with your new spells. Bet you can smash those barrels over there. Wow! Nintendo! Super!
A silver sickle!
Have you had a look in Gamble and Japes, Harry? Have you looked in the leaky cauldron, Harry? I'm sure I dropped something there.
I knew your father, you know. A fine wizard and a genuine loss.
We thought we'd lost you for good, Potter. This is Gamble and Japes, the wizard in joke shop.
I wonder where Ginny's quill is.
You really ought to have a good look around in here. You never know what you might find. You really ought to have a good look around in here. You never know what you might find.
Go on, try the magical measurer. You'll need to cast a perfect flipendo spell to make the pointer hit the top.
Nintendo!
Excellent, a perfect flipendo spell.
Nintendo!
much are stink pellets?
4 sickles for a pack of 10.
Some stink pellets!
I'm afraid we've completely sold out of everything. We're completely sold out.
A silver sickle! Excuse me, how much is this potion vial?
It costs 8 sickles.
Brilliant.
Thank you. You're very welcome to fill your potion vial with Wiggenweld Stamina Potion. The Wiggenweld's in the large cauldron, over there.
Thanks very much.
I'm sorry, I completely sold out of everything. But you're very welcome to fill your potion vial from the large cauldron. It contains Wiggenweld Stamina Potion. I'm sorry, I completely sold out of everything. But you're very welcome to fill your potion vial from the large cauldron. It contains Wiggenweld...
Ginny said her brass scales were in here somewhere.
I'm feeding the stock.
Flipendo!
Go away and stop bothering my creatures, boy. Didn't you hear me, boy? I said, we're closed now. Go away. I don't know. Kids today.
If I'm careful, I should be able to creep past him.
Must restock on eggs. The puffskins are looking hungry.
are scales.
I know you're here somewhere.
I wonder if the noise of a spell might distract him.
Firecraft needs unlock. Double-ended roots need cleaned out.
Ginny said I could find her speller tape in here.
Hello, Harry. I saw Mrs. Weasley looking for you. Hope you ain't been creeping round that nocturne alley. Terrible place. You'd best stay away. The Leaky Cauldron's the finest pub in London, Harry. It's got a huge cellar, you know. Did I tell you, I've been having a bit of trouble lately with flesh-eating slugs. I really miss Norbert. I think about him almost every day. The Leaky Cauldron's the finest pub in London, Harry. It's got a huge cellar, you know.
Oh, Mr. Potter, delighted to see you again. Make yourself at home and have a good look around. The cellar is full of surprises. The Leaky Cauldron cellar is a great place to explore, Mr. Potter. There's more than butterbeer down in the cellar, you know, Mr. Potter. Do you remember me from the last time you were in the Leaky Cauldron, Mr. Potter? Daedalus Diggle at your service. I really am most honoured to be speaking to you, Mr. Potter. Do you remember me from the last time you were in the Leaky Cauldron, Mr. Potter? Daedalus Diggle at your service.
Ever read Gadding with Ghouls by Gilderoy Lockhart, Mr. Potter? It's a cracking good read. That Gilderoy Lockhart's a fascinating man, and he's so good looking too.
Do I know you? Oh, yes. You're the famous Harry Potter. Pleased to meet you.
Flipendo! Flipendo!
Salute! Sickle!
Hello there, Harry.
I found all your things, Ginny.
Oh, Harry, you're so wonderful.
No, really. It was nothing.
You're such a kind boy, Harry. You really deserve a famous witches and wizards card.
Thanks, Mrs. Weasley.
Gilderoy Lockhart's signing copies of his latest book in Flourish and Blots. We were thinking of going in to see him. Would you like to come with us, Harry?
Oh, well, okay then. Thanks.
Let's go inside. Let's go inside.
Lockhart's inside the shop right now, Harry. Oh, I'm so looking forward to seeing him.
Let's go inside.
Great Scott! Is that? It is. It's Harry Potter! Ladies and gentlemen, this is the perfect moment for me to make an important announcement. I have great pleasure in announcing that this term, I will be taking up the post of Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Bet you loved that, didn't you, Potter? Famous Harry Potter.
Leave him alone. He didn't want all that.
Potter, you've got yourself a girlfriend.
I suppose your parents will go hungry for a month to pay for all the books you're going to need at Hogwarts. Here, girl, take this one. It's the least I can do to help out the poor and needy.
Let me give you some coaching, Harry. Fame is a fickle friend, and I would encourage you to be careful how you play the fame game, so to speak. Be sparing with your public appearances at first, and watch the company you keep.
Harry! Harry, we've missed the train!
Missed the train?
Yes! The Hogwarts Express left 5 minutes ago!
Oh no! What are we going to do?
Well, I know that Dad took the flying car to work this morning. It's parked in Charing Cross Road.
Okay, it's our only chance of getting to school on time.
In the wild abstractions that I managed to regain my former prominent position as the world's most popular wizard. Harry? Oh.
I'll meet you in the courtyard outside the Leaky Cauldron. Ready to go to Hogwarts, Harry?
My killers will not take no for an answer.